What's up, everybody? This is the Modern Day Prophet here to do another video. This video is going to be called Leon Edwards' Performance at UFC 296 Left Me Feeling a Little Bit Deflated. And that's what I want to talk about in this video today because I felt like Leon Edwards just didn't look like himself at UFC 296. Now, I ain't going to lie. I wanted to see Leon Edwards knock Colby Covington the fuck out after that disrespectful shit he said about his father. I ain't gonna lie. Or I at least wanted to see Colby Covington take a really bad beating. Now, I'm glad Leon Edwards didn't come in there all emotional, because that leads to adrenaline dumps, and you definitely don't want no adrenaline dump in a 5-round fight. So I'm glad he was composed. And don't get me wrong, Leon Edwards looked good. I'm not even saying that he looked bad. Well, he did look bad in the 5th round, but I just felt like something looked off with Leon. I don't know. I'm really starting to think that weight cut is just too much to 170 because if you look at Leon Edwards in his 2 fights with Cameron Usman, Leon Edwards was a lot bigger than he was for this fight with Colby Covington. In fact, I thought he looked emaciated in his fight with Colby. Look at his face in that fight, and then go back and look at his face when he fought Cameron Usman. He looked like he didn't gain the weight back. I don't know, maybe he just wanted to be slim for this fight because he looked a lot slimmer in this fight than he did in his fights against Usman. Now, I'm going to say this. Leon Edwards is a big dude. I guarantee you that dude walks around at like 210, 220. And then, as you get older, it gets hard to cut off 50 pounds to go down to welterweight. And I really wonder if the weight cut might be getting to him. Then another thing I was thinking about, if you go back and look at how he fought Nate Diaz, Leon Edwards used his hand a lot. He pieced Nate Diaz up in that fight for 4 rounds. He got clipped in the 5th round, but for 4 rounds, he was piecing him up. And he hasn't really used his hands since he poked Bilal Muhammad in the eye in their fight, but he didn't really box against Cameron, and he didn't do too much boxing in his fight against Colby. And I don't know if maybe he might be injured or something. Excuse me. I don't know if he maybe has a hand injury, but he just hasn't looked. He looked okay. Well, actually, he didn't look that great against Usman in the first fight, but I will say this: he held Cameron Usman down for the whole 1st round, and Cameron couldn't hold Leon Edwards down for the whole fight. So I don't know how the hell he was losing all these grappling exchanges to Colby Covington. Yeah, he took him down, but Colby was winning the positions a lot, way more than I expected. And I also thought Colby was getting a little bit better of Leon in the boxing exchanges. Like he did to Cameron Usman in the 2nd fight. And again, in this fight, he won that fight primarily with his kicks. Because one thing I will say that Leon Edwards is really good at, he's really, really good at controlling the distance in the fight. Like his distance, man, I think he's one of the best I've ever seen. Like he can keep you right where he wants you to be at, and he can react. But the thing is, his hands aren't reacting no more. Like he really ain't. Like a lot of the times he could have popped Colby, and he just couldn't do it. Like even when he took him down, and that's the thing. Even though I thought he won the fight hands down for sure, but in the 5th round, that's what really got me. Really left me feeling like, man, Colby had him on his back, punching him in the face. That's how the fight ended. I never thought I never seen that before. I've never seen nobody do that to Leon Edwards before. Nobody. I've never seen maybe Cameron in their first fight. I can't remember, it's been so long ago. But nobody ever did. I haven't seen nobody do that to Leon Edwards in a very, very long time. So I'm really wondering, man, is there something going on? I'm going to say this. Man, I know a lot of y'all are probably going to disagree with what I'm about to say next, but hear me out. Please just hear me out on this. Now, I don't know if Leon Edwards is going to fight Bilal Muhammad at UFC 300. That's in April. If that's going to happen, cool. I'm all for it. If Leon wants to do it, I got a feeling if Leon don't change some things up, he's going to be in trouble against Bilal Muhammad this time. But if that fight isn't scheduled or it's not on the horizon, this is what I suggest. And I know y'all are going to Some of y'all are going to get real mad at me for saying this. But I really feel like Leon Edwards should go up and challenge for the middleweight title. In the super fight. Because, Sean Strickland and Dricus Duplessis fight next month in January. So they both have fought at the same time. So they both should be ready to fight again around the same time. And I would say this. I wouldn't mind seeing Leon go up and challenge for the middleweight title, because I think if that happens, we'll actually get to see what a healthy, hydrated Leon Edwards can actually fight like. You know what I'm saying? So, and this is the way I see it. Say he goes up and fights the winner of the Duplessis and Strickland fight. You can have Bilal Muhammad fight I forgot the guy's name that fast. The guy that just beat Sean Strickland. I'm not even gonna try to remember. His name always is hard for me to say, but y'all know the guy that just beat Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. I'm sorry. The guy that just choked out Stephen Wonderboy Thompson at UFC 296. I forgot his name. But him and Bilal Muhammad can fight for an interim title. And whoever wins, they'll be the interim champion. And then whatever happens with Leon, say if he wins, he goes up to middleweight and wins the title. He can just stay at middleweight. And whoever wins the fight, at welterweight can just be, elevated to the undisputed champion. Or let's say that Leon Edwards loses. Then he can come back. Shavkat, that's the guy I was trying to think of. Shavkat and Bilal can fight for the interim title. And then if Leon Edwards loses at middleweight, he can come back and fight the interim champ and unify the title, which I believe that Leon Edwards right now would lose to both of these guys based on what I've seen in that Colby Covington fight. Because those two dudes are hungry. They're young, they're hungry. They not playing, neither one of them. So, and I don't get me wrong. Now, if Leon Edwards could make that weight a little better, I just think he's getting old and it's just getting hard. That happens to a lot of fighters. But say, prime Leon Edwards, I really don't think either one of these guys will be able to be a prime Leon Edwards. I just don't think Leon Edwards is able to fight to his best ability at welterweight anymore. I really don't. So that's kind of how I would rather see things play out at this point. Let him go up the middleweight. They give everybody else super fights all the freaking time. Give him the super fight. Give him the chance to win. If he win it, cool. He can stay middleweight champion and defend up there. And whoever wins between Bilal and Shavkat will be the welterweight champ. And that's the way I would rather see things go at this point, because, like I said, I just don't know. Like I said, Leon just hasn't really been looking as much like himself. Now, I ain't gonna lie, Cameron messed up trying to box him in that rematch, because Leon, like I said, he controls the distance, and he did the same thing to him that he pretty much did to Colby. He whooped him with those, kicked the hell out of him. Cameron couldn't do nothing with that kicking game. But yeah, I would love to get y'all thoughts on this. What do y'all think? Did Leon look like himself to y'all against Colby? I ain't gonna lie. After the shit Colby said, I was expecting an ass whipping. I was expecting a serious ass whipping. But like with that said, I'm glad Leon didn't do that. Didn't come in there all emotional. Like I said, those emotions can mess with your adrenaline. You know what I'm saying? And cause you to end up having an adrenaline dump in the third round. You know what I'm saying? You don't want that. So I'm glad that wasn't the case, but I still would have liked to have seen a little bit more fire. And like I said, something just didn't seem like, it seemed like he was tired in the fifth round. And he really wasn't even doing that much to be tired. And I'm telling you, man, I really think either he's injured or it's that weight cut. The weight cut is just too much. But anyway, y'all, I would love to hear what y'all think about what I had to say. Tell me y'all thoughts on UFC 296. I'm going to get ready to wrap this one up. Thank everybody for watching it. Please like the video. Please share the video. And like I said several times, please leave your thoughts and comments. No assholes, no trolls, not y'all. Talking about the cool people, just the cool people. Leave your thoughts and comments. Anyway, thank y'all for watching. I love y'all. Peace.